Hey everyone, Mr. DVB here. It has been ages since I have made a video on this channel, but I am returning today to discuss the new trailer that released this morning for James Gunn's Superman, releasing next summer. My most anticipated movie of 2025. I am a huge DC fan, and I love what James Gunn has done with the Guardians of the Galaxy trilogy from Marvel, so I cannot wait to see his take on this character. Everything he has said about this movie and about his feelings towards the character has been music to my ears so far. Just you can tell it's a character that he really cares about, what the character stands for, what he means, and so I just cannot wait to see that comic book accurate take on this character brought to the big screen. I'm absolutely there day one, and just to see DC as a universe, as like a film franchise, kind of getting a restart, going in that more comic book accurate direction. I absolutely cannot wait because I am a bigger DC fan at heart. Marvel's just obviously had the better franchise for the last decade, so I cannot wait to see DC hopefully surpass Marvel in that sense. Without further ado, I've already seen this trailer multiple times. This is not going to be a reaction video. This is going to be more of a breakdown, giving my thoughts on things. But yeah, without further ado, here we go. Also, very quick, I love that they upload these trailers in 4K. I wish that was the standard, but Disney never does that for movies. We start off with Superman landing in the snow here, which I'm assuming is somewhere close to the Fortress of Solitude. And I love the suit. I know there's people complained about it online and everything, but to me it's just a classic Superman suit, and I love the colors and just the texturing and everything. So you can see a little bit of him as Clark Kent here with his bushy hairstyle, kind of like how mine is almost right now, to be honest. And then we get to hear that electric guitar of the classic John Williams score, which is just absolutely awesome. Get to see a bit of the Daily Planet here, which just looks great. I mean, I love that the Daily Planet in this has the globe, has that, like I said, that comic look of the Daily Planet. A bit of Lois Lane here. And then you can see a bit of the Clark homestead, the farm there, which is nice and quaint. It's like a nice little small farm in this one. Him and Pa Kent. So I like that they're going this direction where Pa Kent is still alive. We're not getting, Pa Kent dead. So that's something different just from what we've seen in the other live action iterations. Because Pa Kent has always died. Maybe he'll die in this movie, who knows. And then I love this when he whistles and then Krypto just comes storming in, that shot of the snow blowing behind him. I absolutely love that. I love that we're getting Krypto in a live action Superman movie. I didn't think that we were going to see that, but James Gunn's doing it.
Home. Take me home.
And this is the best part of the trailer, just that and the music there, here in that score. So I noticed here, this is the thing causing this explosion behind her is the kaiju monster, that big creature that we see in a shot in a few seconds here. That's its foot. So obviously those sequences are linked together. Yeah, we got Superman saving this girl, very heroic moment. Get to see Lex Luthor looking all pissed at Superman, and I can't wait to see Nicholas Holt's take on the character, because Lex Luthor is one of the best DC villains, but I don't think he's ever quite been given proper justice in the live action films in any iteration. The Gene Hackman version of the character had hair. The Kevin Spacey version for me was just too aggressively over the top, just kind of crazy. And then Jesse Eisenberg's, I liked the writing for the character and the dialogue actually. It was just that the way that they decided to deliver those lines and the way they kind of gave him his mannerisms just didn't work for me. He was way too hyper and coked up. So I didn't like his take on the character that much. Here, I mean, I'm really excited just because James Gunn has said kind of exactly what I'm saying, where he hasn't really liked the previous iterations of the character in live action. And so I'm really excited to see what his take on the character is going to be like. And I think Nicholas Holt's a fantastic actor, so really excited to see his version of Lex Luthor. Just a person on top of the building now. And then this shot of him looking like James Bond. Superman breaking out of some kind of containment cell, so I don't know if he gets captured by Lex at some point or something. It's kind of hard to tell what the people surrounding Superman are doing here, or what the deal is there. And then we get to see this child in this is supposed to be a European country. They mention the name of it later on in the trailer, on the news, but raising a flag, calling for Superman to save him.
Superman,
I've heard complaints about the look of the movie being like the color grading. I can kind of agree. I think it's too green looking, too blue or green or whatever. A bit too strong on the color grading there, but I still, ultimately like the look of the production and everything. Guy Gardner's Green Lantern, just that abysmal haircut on him. So we get to see, Guy Gardner there with Mr. Terrific behind him. You can see a shot of Hawkgirl here, played by Isabella Merced. There's the big kaiju monster, Superman getting burned there, so I'm assuming that's what leads to his suit kind of being all crispy and stuff. And then we saw that shot of him earlier, of him walking in the crowd, people throwing the cans at him, and his suit was burnt there. So I'm assuming that maybe he doesn't quite save the day completely with this kaiju monster. Big purple green orb thing in the background. Don't know what that's supposed to be, if it's like something Lex created or something, but... and then this I think is supposed to be, well, obviously the Fortress of Solitude, looking at the background, but I think this is supposed to be Calyx, I think is the name, I can't remember, but like the droid that's basically like the key keeper of the Fortress of Solitude. So we get to see him there. It looks like he's, destroyed, broken down. Superman's obviously upset about that. Metamorpho there, who looks like the Night King from Game of Thrones is what I thought, but Metamorpho is a pretty cool villain. He can touch surfaces and then absorb like the material and just reshape himself and everything. Or not reshape, but like change his material. So Baravia is the name of the country. You get to see Superman fighting Ultraman here, Mr. Terrific, and then these guys I'm thinking are supposed to be like LexCorp because they're purple and green. So I think Lex Luthor has like his own private, organ or private like army or whatever in this. Superman and Lois flying together, classic kiss. And I really like this shot of like them looking out, probably like the final act of the movie or something. So yeah, I think it's an absolutely awesome trailer. I mean, it's a teaser, so like you don't really get any idea of like story stuff. There's not really any dialogue in the trailer. It's definitely more showcasing just like the tone of the movie and just like the feel that it's giving you, which is what a teaser trailer usually is attempting to do. My hair, I need a haircut so badly. But yeah, that's kind of like, what the point of teaser trailers are, is to kind of give you like the feel of the movie and get you excited. And this trailer did just that. The music, perfect. Like, absolutely love the electric guitar version of the John Williams score, and just the excitement that it gives me is a lot. So yeah, I really like this trailer. I think that it wasn't quite what I was expecting from a trailer, to be honest. Like, they showed a lot of really cool stuff here. And yeah, I can't wait. I cannot wait to see just everybody's take on these characters. I think the cast is excellent. I love that there's, lesser known actors, like kind of newcomers in here. Like David Corenswet really hasn't been in a whole lot, and so I'm really excited to see his take on Superman and just what he can bring to the table. Because yeah, just the look of the character, everything, like they're nailing all of that. So yeah, love the look of the movie. Can't wait for it. Very, very excited for this one. And it looks like the consensus is pretty good right now. Like, it's got like almost 8 million views. Number one on trending, 622,000 likes to 34,000 dislikes, which is a great ratio. I thought it was going to be kind of like, 50-50 or something. I thought there was going to be like some issues with like, fans of previous iterations of the character disliking it. But nah, I mean, from everything I've seen, it looks like people are quite looking forward to this one. So can't wait for this movie. Very excited for next summer when it comes out. Definitely my most anticipated movie of next year. And yeah, thank you, James Gunn, for bringing Superman home.